Liz Johnson has pretty much done it all throughout her career. She's one of the most successful female bowlers of all time, having won 25 PWBA titles, which includes 10 majors, and she's also won 1 PBA title in 2017, becoming the second female to do so after Kelly Kulick. Since the revival of the PWBA in 2015, she's dominated the tour, winning 11 titles during this period, including 5 majors. However, in this video, we aren't going to be looking at her successes, but rather when things went a little bit wrong for her on TV. That's right, Liz Johnson is the latest bowler to feature in the Worst Moments on TV series. For those of you who haven't seen this type of video before, I'm going to choose what I think are Johnson's worst moments ever on TV and then rank them. So without further ado, let's begin. Number 4, the 2001 Three Rivers Open.
She kept the ball on line a lot better. Solid in the pocket. Just what a great shot. Bad break. But easy spare.
Here on the sport bowling pattern. So a lot of ladies have not yet figured out how to maintain that kind of average on the sport bowling pattern. As Liz leaving a 7-10.
It was the semi-final match of the 2001 Three Rivers Open, and Johnson was facing Tammy Turner. Turner got off to a bad start with 2 single pin misses, and it looked like Johnson would win this one fairly comfortably. Johnson even converted the 6-7-10 to maintain the lead, but a double from Turner closed the gap. Then in the 9th frame, Johnson went through the nose and left the 7-10. Turner left a 4-pin in the 10th and needed a mark to advance, and she just about managed to spare it, just grazing the pin. Johnson really should have closed this one out, especially as Turner had 2 single pin misses, but the error in the 9th frame would prove to be costly. Number 3, the 2017 USBC Queens.
Along with Liz. Goes for a record-setting third here. That's a high shot. Look out, not...
Cross lane, side of 3. Marissa. It's creating some railroad tracks in Liz's path.
Overall, the 2017 season was an incredibly successful one for Johnson. She won 3 titles, including 2 majors, the PWBA Players' Championship and the US Women's Open. She had the chance to win another major in this year though, the 2017 USBC Queens. She was in the title match playing Diana Zavchalova, but it was a bad start for Johnson with an opening frame and followed by several 10 pins, one of which she missed in the 5th. Meanwhile, Zavchalova had the front 5, followed by a 10 pin, which meant she had a 62 pin lead after 6 frames. Johnson tried to get back into the match, but it was too little, too late. Number 2, the 2016 World Bowling Tour Finals.
And leaves one back. So McEwen makes a mistake, Johnson makes a mistake. Nope, not happening. 3-6-10. She could have really put McEwen in a very bad spot with a 30 there.
Yeah.
So Liz will sit at 199 if she converts this, and she does not. Holy smokes, are you kidding me? It is.
Oh my. She's got to make this to win. And it's only been made 3 times in the history of television. What an awful break for Liz Johnson.
Liz Johnson featured in this event basically every year, it seemed, and the 2016 edition was no different. This event often used the controversial scoring system, which I don't think anybody was particularly a fan of. It was Johnson versus Danielle McEwen in the final. Johnson did miss the 3-6-10 in frame 9, but she was still favourite to win as she just needed a mark in the 10th frame. However, she left a pocket 7-10 split, and this horrible break handed McEwen the title. And number 1, the 2005 Banquet Open.
Standard tour stops. That's high. Oh, far and away the worst ball of the day for Liz, and it could cost her dearly. Blocks of qualifying. Incredibly consistent, but however, she's got one now. Rooting her on.
in the drain.
See how far right she is, and that look that's way high, though, through the nose from Grand Rapids. Wow, really big break. That wasn't a split, didn't like it off her hand at all. Just a 10-pin for Liz.
In 2005, Liz Johnson had the chance to make history as the first female bowler to win a PBA title. She was actually the first woman to make the televised finals of a PBA event, and she also became the first woman to ever defeat a man in a PBA Tour telecast, winning her semi-final match over Wes Malott. But she would not manage to defeat Tommy Jones in the final. Johnson really struggled on the left lane, which included a 6-7-10 split in frame 3. She continued to strike on the right, but couldn't find anything on the left. Meanwhile, Jones managed to do enough, stringing 3 strikes together to win the title. Johnson had a real opportunity here, but she would finally capture a PBA title 12 years later, albeit after Kelly Kulick, so she wasn't the first female to do so, but it still cemented her place as one of the greats in the game. And there we have it. Those were what I thought were Liz Johnson's worst moments on TV. But perhaps you feel there were some other moments that should have been on this list. And if that's the case, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. And also let me know if there's some other players you'd like me to do this type of video for as well. And if you have enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you would click the subscribe button below so that you don't miss any of my future videos. That's going to do it from me for today. And as always, thank you, bowling fans, and see you all next time.